The Battle of Chicago. Not among the more proud moments in my life. The immediate response from the humans was expected, but the dark events that followed were not. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Mr. Attinger. I'm afraid to say that we were expecting N.E.S.T's Director of Operations, Charlotte Meering. Charlotte Meering's position as the Director has been terminated, a role I have taken. I feel it is in our best interest to cease all joint operations with the Autobots, shut down N.E.S.T, and forfeit all rights granted to the Autobots by the Non-Biological Extraterrestrial Species Treaty, which I here and now declare void.
What? The Autobots have done that from the beginning. Why do you want to stop this? Why do you want to end their help? What if the Decepticons return? No, this is not a good idea. You moron, fool, backstabber, retard, jerk, idiot, moron, stupid fool. You stupid idiot.
Alright, now calm down, all of you. Do you know what you are proposing? If the Decepticon threat returns. If it returns, it will be because the Autobots drew it here. Their war has been nothing but a plague of ruin and death for our kind. Imagine what it's been like for the other worlds they brought it to. The Decepticons would have come here regardless. The Cube was here, Megatron was here. Pitiful arguments, nothing more. You seem to be forgetting it was an Autobot that almost destroyed us in the last fight. Sentinel Prime, that treacherous little weasel. And who brought him online? Optimus Prime. Had he just left well enough alone, the Decepticon plan would have failed and Chicago would still be standing. You speak as if nothing will change your mind, and that is because nothing will. With N.E.S.T gone, what do you propose? We tell the public we are still fighting alongside the Autobots, but really, it's just a team of specially trained and armed men fighting them. The reason we tell the public we still have the Autobots alliance is to garner trust in our new outfit assigned to get in, destroy their Decepticon targets, and leave as quickly as a breeze. We shall call them Cemetery Wind. And even though we are worlds apart, like us, there is more to them than meets the eye. I am Optimus Prime, and I send this message to all surviving Autobots taking refuge amongst the stars. We are here. We are waiting. You are not alone. I am Optimus Prime, and I send this message so that our past may be remembered, for in our memories, we live on. We couldn't have picked a worse time to return. Indeed, I thought I had seen the fight in my time as a Decepticon. But now, after watching the news and seeing the responses to the actions carried out by those Autobots present at the Battle of Chicago, even I, in my Decepticon days, need to redeem in comparison. We stopped the Decepticon invasion, what more could they want? But we also know. I also caused the invasion by allowing myself to be baited by the Decepticons. From the moment Shockwave tried to steal the fuel rod from the Ark that the humans recovered and used in their facility at Chernobyl, I should have been more suspicious and know that they wanted me to check out the Ark to see what they were after. It's clear now that I should have known that if they knew where the fuel rod was, they already knew where the Ark was and had visited it. Once, twice, maybe more. But I allowed my curiosity and my loyalty to Sentinel to blind me. They had already clearly failed to find anything useful. I should have left the traitor where he was, powerless and incapable of carrying out his dark plans. Forget it, boss. They're a bunch of ingrates. Always have been. They probably always will be. You don't know this for sure. Oh, forgive me, Grapple, for not saying that I speak from past experiences. Twice already before this recent betrayal on their part, they were prepared to forgo the treaty granting us sanction and safety and alliance with us in exchange for our aid in fighting the Decepticons in favor of locking us up or shipping us off the planet. And in the case of shipping us off, they knew the Decepticons were watching and would likely try to take us out. That is to say, the Autobots were here at the time. So, what are we going to do then? We can't remain here. N.E.S.T is finished. The once strong alliance is in shambles because of the misunderstandings and mistakes carried out on both sides. Then we leave this base. I'm afraid it's over. We'll hide out in separate groups until we figure things out. Wreckers, Sidearm, you stay together. Cliffjumper, Blazemaster, Grapple, you will come with me. Swerve, Sideswipe, Ratchet, Dino, Longarm, you will make up the next group or team. Hound, Drift, Crosshairs, rendezvous with Bumblebee. I'll send him a message telling him to leave Sam and meet up with you. It will be hard, but it is necessary at the time. Our small teams will be harder to track down than one large one. Stay off the main highways and avoid the energon detectors that the humans place there per our instructions and directions. We do not want them to know where we are going. Lastly, good luck. All of you. After all we have done with them.
Deserve to choose for themselves, and you will die with them. Join them in Extinction! Sam, put the cube in my chest now! Sam! No, Sam! You left me no choice, brother. You picked the wrong planet. Give me your faith. I rise, you fall.
Sometimes cowards do survive.
This isn't over. No. We need a truce. All I want is to be back in charge. Besides, who would you be without me, Prime? Time to find out. Optimus, all I ever wanted was the survival of our race. You must see why I had to betray you. betray me. You betrayed yourself. No, Optimus!
Roll out. You're leaving. Why?
Don't know.
Will you be back?
It's difficult to say.
I'm gonna miss you, B.
Goodbye, old friend.
So how was your decision to terminate N.E.S.T received? Not well at first, but then I read them accounts from the victims of the Autobots' failure in Chicago. Accounts like yours in regards to your sister. She fell, 20, 30 stories when the building she was hiding in was attacked by the driller in its attempts to kill the N.E.S.T special ops team hiding in it. A team with no official clearance to even be there in the first place. What's being done with them? Publicly, they're being congratulated and applauded as heroes. Privately, they're being discharged from active duty never to serve this country or its military again. They help the Autobots. I don't care if they save this world 3 times. A lesson must be taught here. So, how's Joshua's little experiment going? He's still got that one Autobot. Brains, I think his name is. Downloading data from the minds of the Decepticon corpses recovered from Chicago. Has he figured out how to get the metal to change form? That is still a work in progress. He's built a drone. Galvatron, he calls it. But something's wrong. He modeled it after Optimus, but after 4 iterations it still keeps coming out twisted and deformed. It almost looks like... Never mind. What next? Is he gonna base one off of Bumblebee? Funny that you say that. He's developing an upgraded Bumblebee model. Stinger is its name. He's also developing one that turns into a garbage truck named Junk Heap. It can either form 1 large robot, or 3 smaller ones. Impressive. The thing is, it's a rare earth metal that they're using to build these. With the current estimated amount, they'll be able to make 30, 40, and then they'll be out. No, we need a more sustainable supply to get this going faster and more efficiently. I can help you there. What the? Who's there? A potential ally, if you listen to me. Go ahead. You want more of this metal? I have the means for you to obtain an amount large enough to satisfy your needs for decades. What do you want in return? Prime. Optimus Prime. Help me capture him, dead or alive, and I'll give you what my creators called a seed. Well, you're a Transformer. Which faction do you serve? Neither. Their war is childish, destructive, and unending, and I'm the one who gets sent in later to do damage control. Then, who do you serve? The highest bidder. And if you promise to help me find Prime, that will make you the highest bidder, and in exchange for your services, I will not only give you a seed once our contract is over, but I will also help you hunt down any Autobots or Decepticons still on Earth while we are hunting for Prime. Once we destroy them, you can have their corpses from which you can harvest the metal that makes up their bodies. What is this seed? An explosive. It changes the matter caught in its blast radius to the same metal my kind are made of. The same way the energy from the Allspark changed the metal in the man-made devices like your phones, computers, vending machines, and more into the same metal and put energon into their bodies, gave them a spark and brought them to life.
Tell me, why doesn't the seed grant them life?
Because the seed is only meant to create the raw material from which my kind are made. Originally, we were brought online as mindless machines, but our creators felt we needed to be able to think for ourselves so we could work for them better.
I see.
So, what will it be, human? Deny my proposition and live in poverty, or accept it and become more wealthy than you could dream?
I think I will accept your offer.
Very good, human.
The name is Attinger.
Very well, Mr. Attinger of Earth.
Now remember, this is just between the two of us, my friend Savoy and his colleagues. You are not to disclose this to anyone else.
Agreed.
What's your name?
The name is Lockdown.
Tell me, why are you giving them a seed if she plans on destroying Earth anyway? You know just who and what that planet is, right?
I'm just baiting them so as to get what I want. They won't know what hit them until it's too late. Quite honestly, they're so primitive and stuck on themselves. No one will miss them when they're gone.